So now we're actually in our 5th one. This is the last one of the series, so I hope we can end this with a positive feeling. So far we have lost only 1 and won 4. So let's see if well, I'm obviously going to finish positive in this series, but yeah, he's going to lead off with Sableye. Yes, I'm just going to lead off with Niaji, and I just wanted to paralyze something, because having a paralyzation on Sableye is always good. What I actually should have led off with is the Raikou and just fault switched on something. Oh well. So if he would have sent in the Escavalier, I would have actually sent an Ambipom and gone for a fake out with Fire Punch combination, because no one carries Fire Punch, but I do now. As he goes for foul play. Yeah, that's a good play in his part though. Now I just want to U-turn and send in Raikou. As this guy is definitely taking his time, so I'm just going to start a timer on him. I truly hope you can hear the background music, because otherwise I'm going to sound like an idiot talking over it. In my previous video, actually. Well, which was like 3 minutes ago. So this guy is really taking his time. I'm just going to pause the video until he actually makes a move. He finally made a decision. And since he didn't go first, well then obviously he's just going to go for a foul play. So what I want to do is just send in the count and go for a layer of Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes, go! As I can obviously not kill Sableye. I'm not really sure what's common to run in this tier. A especially defensive one or a physically... Oh, he knows. He knows. Now just Dragon Pulse something. As he does go for a knockoff, well, I'm not too bothered. He actually doesn't carry foul play then, because most of the time these things are a taunt, recover, Will-O-Wisp, and an attacking move, which usually is foul play. But if he carries knockoff, I assume that's his only attacking move. The only thing I really fear on his team is if Hitmonlee sets up and if Delphox is specs. That would definitely not be good. Taunt should wear off, yeah. So I'm just gonna go for Dragon Pulse, as he probably is just going for another taunt. Well, also he has to recover, because if he gets paralyzed on the next turn, well, that would be really bad for him. Yeah, he just goes for taunt. I hope he does get paralyzed next turn though. Which he doesn't. But that's fine. As now he's just gonna go for recover again, so I'm just gonna switch in Sally and just go for a T-Bolt, because it's obviously going to do more than Dragalge's Dragon Pulse. Come on, dude. You can hurry up. There we go. As he fails to recover, but let's be honest here, that doesn't really matter, because he can probably get off his recover right now. And so I hope Sally does more than 50%. And he will get paralyzed one time or another, and then he has to switch. And then it can Vault switch out into Constructor, because he probably will go into Scavalier then. Or Druddigon, but Constructor is probably my best switch anyways. This guy surely is taking his time. I think this timer should keep going down though. I really don't want to pause again. That is exactly 50%, so if you paralyze now, that would be great. Oh, you misses the will-o-wisp, that's really fortunate. But it doesn't matter that much because Sally doesn't really care about being burned. It's basically just a throw-up, whether you want to run Sprax Raikou or Assault Fest Raikou. But, well, also the substitute Calm I said is really a viable option. Well, I'm just the one that doesn't really like it. So I predict rocks, and hopefully I predict right, because that would get off quite some residual damage on his team. I do not predict right. Well, that's just bad then. Let's just go in Constructor then, and just Earthquake something. As soon as I get a 2-hit, I have to go in for Rock Blast. As soon as he gets a 2-turn Outrage, I have to go for Rock Blast. Well, there's not a lot of choice you have to go for right now, so you can just click Outrage again. There's not much left to do otherwise. This thing is banded. And he gets a 3-turn Outrage. Not even sure whether I want to go for Stealth Rocks or not. Yes, I want to go for Stealth Rocks. Yeah, this thing is so banded. 48% with a not super effective move, physical move against Constructor is definitely banded. What's the attack stat on Druddigon? 120. That's ridiculous. Well, Airperior has 140 defense and 130 attack. Something along those lines. The only reason it is UU is because it has lousy special defense and it's quite weak to grass and water. I set UU based on the previous generation. But obviously in this gen I'm using it in RU, so it's an RU Pokemon. He doesn't hit himself in Confusion, which is unfortunate. What do I want to do though? Yeah, let's just switch in Coco and go for a Fake Out. Well, obviously you cannot switch. What's this thing at though? Full. I'm not going to take that up from full health. And I need Coco to fake out this thing and fake out this thing. Just to fake out everything, really. Coco is the most viable member on my team. My team should basically be called Coco and Co. Wow, this guy is lame. I'm just going to pause again until he makes a move. Now finally he has made a move, and well, I fake out and it does a lot of damage. So this thing has Mold Break over Rough Skin or Sheer Force. That might also explain why it does a lot of damage. So Coco just takes it out with a return. And I asked this guy to hurry up, and he already apologizes. So, well, that's nice. It's good. Let's just go into the count. As he misses high jump kick, that's just really unfortunate. But this is only going to speed up the process of you dying. Sorry. He went for high jump kick on Ambipom, which means he doesn't carry Mach Punch. I always want to have priority on my fighting Pokemon because they're relatively slow, but apparently everyone prefers coverage over priority. But, well, with some teams that's really good. For example, if I would implement a Hitmonlee on this team over Sharpedo, for example, well, that would be great because I already have very strong stab with Ambipom, so I wouldn't really need Mach Punch or Bullet Punch or Sucker Punch because this thing gets a lot of priority moves. But, well, this guy just apologized for being slow, and now he's gonna let me wait again. But fortunately, there are only 40 seconds remaining. The only thing I fear, though, now Rapier is gone, is this Swallow. But I have to go. I have to sack something, and then just go for Fake Out. Sack something, Fake Out, and then the thing should be dead. Might not even live one Fake Out. Not sure about its defenses. Yeah, not even sure what I want to do. I'm just gonna switch in Coco, go for a Fake Out, and then go for a Fire Punch. I was talking about it, how good it would be against the Scavalier Fire Punch on Coco, and I have not been able to demonstrate that a single time, so I truly hope I'm actually able to do that this turn. Seeing that Fake Out does 15%, Fire Punch should do a whole lot more than that. Well, I got the crit, but I think it didn't matter. I truly think that did not matter. But now he just sends in Hitmonlee again and just dies to a return, really. Yeah, I don't even have to switch, because Coco can probably take one Mach Punch if he carries that. Or he has to be Scarf. That would make a lot of sense. But then we can sweep with Jabberjaw. So I'm just gonna go to Sally as he goes for high jump kick again. Well, that's really unfortunate, but well. Now I can go into Jabberjaw. Protect. If this fails, I can protect again. But he probably just wants to stay in and sack this thing, which would make a lot of sense. Wow, this video is already almost 13 minutes long. And it's not even that this battle is that intense or that long, because there's only 22 turns. But now my protect fails, which is fine. Just gonna go for another one, just to get off a bit more damage. As you want to go for a quick attack. Not sure that is going to take me out. No, that's definitely not going to take me out, is it? Still does a lot of damage, though. Delphox is still a threat. No, why would you carry priority on Hitmonlee if it's Scarfed? Would make a lot of sense looking at his team as Scarfed Hitmonlee with high jump kick, reckless high jump kick. Does it get reckless? Might get reckless. But I would prefer close combat. It's only 10 base power lower, and if you end up missing or protecting or whatever, well then that's just straight up unfortunate. As it does go for the Mach Punch, he does reveal to me that he has the Mach Punch. Yeah, just gonna go for a waterfall. Now everything relies on Coco. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, that thing is Scarf with high jump kick. I might have just lost this battle due to that. And unfortunately it ends with a loss, but it really doesn't matter. That was truly a good game, even though it took you ages to make decisions. Well. So, hope you enjoyed this live session. This is the end of, Coco and Co. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Seriously, leave a like if you enjoyed it, and leave some constructive criticism in the description below. And hopefully I will see you guys later. Peace.